more sense than waiters. So we just listened to this kind of a Rasta music, and it was lots of kind of good memories and vibes from the beach and things like that. And your brand is called Miomalibu. Where is the Malibu part of it? Well, Mia is your name. Where does Malibu part comes from?
Yeah, it's actually it's my old email address just because I didn't like Malibu liqueur.
Liqueur.
Liqueur, yeah, the because I like coconut tree and like flower flavor. So just like I wanna that like sound Miomalibu. So like California or surfing or like tropical island like that.
Cool.
So you're a surfer girl, right?
Yeah.
So what is Malibu? It's coconut with what?
With rum, coconut with
rum.
rum,
Yeah.
and something else in it. I think it's a syrup of something else.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
gross.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, like that. Yeah, palm tree and like that.
yeah.
So this is like my image. What do you think?
Mhm.
Why did you say? Actually, he said Miomalibu is good.
Yeah.
Joe
So
said.
so it's your it's your email address. Please don't tell us your password.
Yeah,
We already know
That's
that. Mail address.
Well, you can't go wrong with alliteration and branding, right? That's right.
Yeah, that's
Catchy.
right. It's a really good
Catchy.
alliteration.
It really suits you as a person. It suits your identity,
Mm-hmm.
and people connect with you through surfing
Mm-hmm.
and through in summertime this place comes alive and we're all meeting. And,
Yeah.
So we can't help but notice that you have an accent.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to tell us where did you come from? What's your ancestry?
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Yes, probably Warwick's favorite country.
Probably,
We don't want
definitely in the top 3.
Oh, thank you.
We don't want to discriminate, but it is. Tell us more. Where did you come from in Japan, and what was there
Okay.
when you were living it?
Yeah, I'm from Kyoto. It's like old capital in Japan. So like we have a lot of temples and like traditional culture and many kimono people. But
People
We don't-
wearing kimono, right?
yeah, but not us, just like visitors.
Well, you can't really surf in a kimono, right?
Yeah,
This
no.
It's
Yeah.
the cultural capital, right?
Yeah.
Still. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that there is somewhere in the vicinity of Kyoto, there is a garden of 15 stones. Maybe I'm mistaken, but from my childhood, since I was probably 18 or 15,
Mhm.
I wanted to go and see it, the deep philosophical meaning of it, that from anywhere
Mhm.
in the garden, you can't see all 15 stones. You can see maximum 14, and it means that wherever you look at an object or an event, you would never know everything. This is what meaning for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was thinking how clever it is done, and I saw the pictures. It was really clever, and any picture you can't see all 15 stones. So mysterious, magical, whatever you call it, it's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
No one can really see the full picture.
No, and it probably takes several people, and,
Yeah.
or several times to come to the same place to see the garden, and from every point it looks so different. It's almost like I don't know, 180 different gardens or something like that. So
Yeah,
I'll tell
I
you-
didn't know that story. You know better than me.
I'll tell you why I like Japan.
tell me, Warwick.
So, travel through Asia, and I love all of the Asian countries, but they do merge and blend a little bit together in their cultures and their
Yeah.
styles and their history and their
Yeah.
food and everything else. Japan is unique. There is no Japan anywhere else.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just like it's quite pure. Like there's low levels of immigration, which I'm not saying is good or bad. I'm just saying that's how it is, and that means that the Japanese culture is pure and unique and strong and unchanged in some ways for many years.
There's lots of identity in it, and people
there is.
proudly carry their Japanese identity in a way. So food in Japan is quite amazing, I would say. All right, Warwick, your time to shine. Tell us about your favorite Japanese food.
I would say, well, obviously ramen, but there's so many types. So we quickly talk about that. So if you go from the north, Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku,
Oh,
Kyushu,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, wow, perfect.
So Kyoto is Honshu.
Yeah.
So the ramen style in the north is buttercorn.
Yes.
In Kyoto, what is the style?
Just like simple.
Raw foods, I suppose.
Oh, like but from pork
pork
bone
broth.
broth.
Pork broth,
But everywhere.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
not especially something in Kyoto. So
The way you pronounce pork bone broth, I just felt like a lot of people in the studio started to salivate slightly. Like,
What's it called? The broth? It's got a name. I've just forgotten.
soup, dashi.
The actual pork, because you've got your curry ramen, you've got your salt, which is called shio.
Shio, yes.
Shio.
Yeah.
You've got your soy. Is that right?
So yeah.
And then
Shoyu.
and then shoyu.
Yes.
And the
Shoyu,
pork.
shio.
Tonkatsu.
Yes.
Tonkatsu. So those are the 4 main regional types, but then within that there's a whole lot more, right?
she has been living in New Zealand for too long. I think this is minute of education for our educator work for.
Because I didn't eat ramen much.
I mean,
New Zealand.
he's really
And
amazing person and very transformative to many people. Before I met Warwick as a co-host, I was an udon girl.
I'll tell you my 2 other favorite things that you asked the question. The first one is okonomiyaki. So again, regional styles, right? But the Kyoto style I really like.
Is it octopus balls?
That's tako.
Yes,
takoyaki.
it's takoyaki.
Takoyaki. Okay.
Yeah.
Okonomiyaki is Japanese pizza. So
Yeah.
Is there such a thing?
Yeah. So when the Americans were there after World War II with pizza, the Japanese took that and they use prawn and cabbage and flour
Yeah.
as a base, and then
Wow.
it's egg and other things on it, and a special bulldog sauce.
Yeah.
You know the one?
Yeah, it's called. It's
It's
Osaka
delicious.
style, right?
Osaka style.
Yeah.
How
that's
can
right.
cabbage and prawns exist in the same dish? I don't know.
Delicious.
It is the best.
Yeah.
Okonomiyaki is the best, and it has on top. It has the little seaweed, little
Yes.
flakes, and
Yeah.
the tuna or bonito.
Yeah.
And heaps of mayonnaise and
and Japanese
aioli and
yeah.
tomato sauce
Yeah.
and they let you do it in your stand up and give it a
Yeah, you
bit
cook it
of
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Joel is so excited about Japanese food. And Mio is kind of, so it wasn't really hard for you to adjust to New Zealand cuisine.
So what's your favorite New Zealand food?
New Zealand food, but I like vegetarian food or something. So everywhere when I visit another country, I go vegan restaurant or something like that. So
Except if you've been surfing, especially this time of year, it's really cold. There's only one thing that you must eat after that, and that is a pie.
Well, now
More pumpkin soup's good.
Yes,
culture
the-
changes. There are lots of vegetarian pies on offer.
Yeah.
They do like vegetables thing with a white sauce inside. I've seen. It's really interesting because veganism has several kind of background philosophies behind it. Some people do veganism because they want to stop exploiting animals, so they don't use any animal products. Some other people want to live like a cleaner life. They don't want to do an imprint into the environment and things like that. And some people do it for medical reasons. Why do you do veganism?
Actually, I'm not strict vegan, so I eat sometimes when I don't have to. When I can't choose something, I will eat meat. But
Okay.
when I can choose something, I will choose vegetable and fruits.
Okay.
So just like feel natural and feels good and make me,
You
like
feel
more-
light. You do feel lighter.
Yeah, and just I like.
I think the other thing that makes you feel lighter in the Japanese diet is the lack of dairy food.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
There
Yeah.
really isn't any, is there?
Yeah, we don't
And
mind.
if there is, it's all in moderation. Like their culture's moderation. You know, over here we eat the whole block of chocolate.
Joel, what's your relations with veganism or vegetarianism?
I just think it's a savior, really, because
Okay.
I'm Kiwi through and through. So it's for me, it's barbecues and pies and that kind of stuff, and dairy and desserts. And since like Mio's really refined and perfected the raw food cakes, if someone offered me a 2-litre ice cream or a raw food cake, I'm going the raw food cake every day.
Oh my gosh, he's such a great
But the
supporter of
$4
yours.
ice
I
cream
love it.
straight away. But it's just because it's nicer.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you don't get the adverse effects from eating unhealthy desserts. So you don't get fat.
That's good.
I'm not saying that I'm not already, but you know what I mean. It's just too nice, and it's so yummy.
Yeah, so still high calorie because nuts from nuts, seeds, and oil. So still high calorie, but like not empty calorie. So much nutrition and nutrition.
Yeah,
Nutrition.
yeah, nutrients. Yeah,
And vitamin, everything,
yeah,
enzyme.
yeah.
I think it's a really good time to listen to our second song, also chosen by Mia. And I can't pronounce what is it called. It's a dub mix by Dave EQ3.
Oh, we can learn something about Japan here. So there's 3 scripts in Japan, right? The kanji,
Kanji.
and then
Yeah.
the other one. This is the other one.
Hiragana and katakana we have.
Katakana is
Yeah.
a sort of more rounded shape.
Rounded one is hiragana.
Hiragana.
Yeah.
So this song title is written in hiragana. Do you know what it is?
Yeah. 包み込むように.
Oh, and it's something about mother, father, family, something like that.
No family stuff, but like with like someone lover. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll
Joel,
listen-
I'm
we'll-
sure she devoted it to you.
I would hope so, particularly on air.
When we come back, we'll learn why there are 3 scripts and when you use them and how you use them, right?
Yeah.
Let's listen.
Interesting.
Let's have a quick.
This is really I like this
At
song.
at 3:30, there is an interesting like a trumpet inclusion in it, which was unusual. I didn't expect it. It's kind of the start is slightly meditative, but it gets into more pop. This is like unusual music.
Okay.
Usually I listen all the songs that
Yeah,
people send me
yeah.
and try to find something fascinating.
I'll tell you one of the coolest things about Japan is betting centers.
Betting.
Yeah,
Tell me that.
baseball betting centers.
Oh, yeah.
I've got
yeah.
these vintage as ones,
So cool.
which are like you're stepping back in time into the 40s.
All right.
And it's all the.
Is it cricket bets or?
No, baseball betting. They're
Baseball.
mad about it over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I love going to those. It's
今
super
私が
cool.
リクエストしたミーシャの曲を流してもらってますラジオで。
Trying to find the photo of the economy. Okay, here we
ミー
go.
シャの包み込むようにです。
Oh, this look like it. No?
There's,
In Japanese,
there's,
this is-
that's meal. The other meal.
Okay. Good song.
This is starting to the pop section.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this when I was
So after
In
3:30 minutes, you
university
can kind of
this is very very famous.
make it less loud because
Song.
it's
Okay.
almost 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. So, Mio, do you want to have a look at this?
We have a microphone there, so we can't really touch it.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I'll
maybe
show-
afterwards.
I'll show that.
Mhm.
Put it on our.
Yeah, I will.
Well, yeah.
くまちゃんありがとう見てくれてる。ラジオ出てますラジオ。ニュージーランドのラジオです。
Tell them I'm sweltering. I overdress. I've been so hot in my life.
Oh, we can switch on the conditioner.
Nah,
if
it's
you want.
okay. I won't fun. How long have we got to go? What have we got?
Usually we have like 30 minutes, but we already we're talking for 18 minutes. because
Oh,
we do
already?
not-
Fine. Like old friends.
So we probably will go slightly over time because you have lots of interesting things and
Mm.
Warwick is so fascinated with Japan. I think that a lot of people need to hear what he knows because otherwise, how will we go without knowledge that Warwick can share?
Comment. So I'm just going to put a picture on there. Yeah, put a picture.
くまちゃんありがとう。Yeah. I belong to dance activity club
Yeah,
in my university days.
I remember that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's annoying, Alina. Do you want me to turn it down now?
What? How many minutes do you already play?
Um, 3.
So in like maybe 10 seconds on the. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The trumpet started. So
Now, yeah.
Yeah, good song.
welcome back to Taranaki Foodies with Huakai Bar and Bistro, and we have amazing guests in the studio. It's Mio Konishi and Joel O'Connor from Miomalibu Raw Delights, and we were discussing Japanese food culture and their stories, how they met and what they find in vegetarian foods, which is what Raw Delights are about. So tell us, how did the idea of this business appear in your head?
So the beginning.
The beginning.
Yeah, okay. So I like something sweet, something treat, dessert. So just I wanna eat something better for my body and better for my mind. So because sometimes when I ate too much sweet things and like oh I ate too much like that, but still my dessert is raw cake is high calorie but good nutrition. So feel better after I eat, like with happiness, make me happy.
But there is a big gap between liking to eat something, cooking for your family, and actually making it as a business, going spend money on the branding and started to promote, open all the channels. So how did you cover this gap? When was the decision made to actually make it a business and start earning money from it?
Yeah, I want to share.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a really
just I
good
wanna
motivation.
share. Yes, so good one.
Your branding is very bright, and I like this kind of a salmon pinky background or sometimes white background with this tanned orange color. Miomalibu. Who did your branding?
Well, we went through like 1960s surfing photographs from Hawaii.
Oh wow!
You know, the old logos, and because we both like, we ride longboards and we enjoy kind of like mellow surfing style, really. So and we liked the font. It's like an old Canadian style surfing photo font.
Yeah.
So that's where the design came from.
Yeah, and my friend Manami, she's Japanese in New Zealand, and she did a lot for me and make brand logo and yeah.
She was
She made
incredible.
it. Yeah.
She was incredible because we went to her with the
Beautiful photo.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very conceptual and obviously professionally done. There is all good aspects of it. So how people usually buy your desserts if they want to?
Yeah, from on my Facebook or Instagram, and I'm making website, but still not ready. So now Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
So are you planning to have a big operation to be like a factory, or are you still going to run it among those who know you and order online?
Yeah.
Lifestyle orientated, whatever is the right balance for you in your life.
Yeah. So not too busy because I'm doing yoga. I teach yoga online. So
I've seen your yoga classes usually on the seaside. You're in a strange, like a stretchy pose, and there's a bit of a rain or a daze, and
So every morning I do for Japanese people. So and they really enjoyed like my New Zealand life and New Zealand something.
So you're a blogger, right? You do some blogging and for New Zealand for Japanese audience, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How many subscribers do you have?
Now my student is 10 to 15, and another class I have 10 people.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a good number. It
Yeah.
motivates you to go do it every day because there are people. Joel, you seem so supportive and so excited about your wife's business. What do you do?
I work in oil and gas.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So that's
a really good cushion for any business startup. It's
we're grateful for everything we have.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So I put a picture of okonomiyaki on the Taranaki Foodies with Huakai Bar and Bistro Facebook page if you would like to see it cooked there. But back to the script. So we have kanji, katakana, and hiragana.
Yeah.
So when do you use which one? And sometimes I'm in a shop and I buy something and it's got all three on it.
Yeah. Main is hiragana, but hiragana is like for children we can use, and the hiragana first, and the katakana and kanji. So how to explain?
So congratulations, Warwick. You learned the kids 40 without realizing.
Yeah. But I think it's really, really difficult to learn
Oh,
hiragana,
absolutely.
katakana, and kanji. It's too difficult.
It's
I
too
think.
hard. My
Too
brother's
hard.
lived over there for 20 years, so he can speak fluent Japanese, but he can't write and read.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
he can read a little bit. But
Yeah, but I think too difficult for you.
Right. The kanji is related to the Chinese
Yeah.
script, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like Chinese characters.
Yeah.
But in all three of the scripts, there's like in the alphabet, there's 26 letters, but in the scripts, there's just endless.
Yeah,
The combination.
that's
They're,
right,
they're like
that's
little
right.
pictures, really, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fascinating.
yeah.
So moving to New Zealand, opening your own business, having yoga classes. So do you miss Japan?
Yeah, especially
What
now.
aspects of motherland and this is kind of something that you can't replace?
Yeah, so with my family, friend, yeah, food,
Okay.
yeah.
When were you last there?
I think 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago.
Oh, it's not that long.
Yeah, yeah, but I really want. So, and our culture, Japanese, I like New Zealand too, but more because I like New Zealand because Kiwi is so open and friendly, and in Japan people is too shy, but like care about each other a lot. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
One of the times I went there, it was a school trip with Spotswood College kids, and we took all these gifts because the Japanese big on gift giving, and
Yeah, gift.
we left them on the train.
uh-huh.
You
So-
forgot them.
We just forgot. So, all of these many presents from multiple students for their multiple host families, and they all came back. Somehow
Oh,
they found
wow.
us.
People found
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
they
found it.
returned them to us.
That's quite
Ah.
an unusual thing, isn't it?
Not in Japan.
Not in Japan.
No, it's the
Oh,
most
wow.
honest country.
Ah.
If you can leave anything in it, people won't take it.
Ah.
What I like about Japanese culture is the respect that they show
Yeah.
for people's work, and a lot of crafts becomes skills, becomes art.
Yeah.
And this is what I've noticed on your desserts
Mhm.
on social media is that each of them has a beautiful picture on top of it. And
Mm.
very often they're so bright, they remind of mandalas.
Thank you for saying that. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you.
So was it intentional mandalas, like dot mandalas, or did you do it because of your yogi background?
Yeah, kind of, but like I like something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I like eating, but like watching and beautiful is I like that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I think we need to try some of your desserts to give you. Maybe we will have a look at it. Or can you please show it to the cameras? Because there is a microphone on the way today. We're going.
So there's the very cool branding.
Yes, very cool branding with this tent. Kind of a slightly burned orange color
Yeah,
and old Californian style.
yeah,
Made in paradise.
yeah.
Made in paradise.
Yes.
Yay! Here we go.
My friend Manami.
Yes, and there is a little card there, which thank you for the order with the beautiful bright pictures. And
Oh
there
my
are so
goodness,
many
right.
different little desserts. So we have several people who can try today. Warwick, are you up for a challenge?
I'm
I know that you don't like sweet
up
things.
for a challenge. I want that one.
Okay, you try. So our taster today could be Aiden. No? All right. Well, we have Warwick then.
Oh, it's hard to
Yeah,
get.
it's a little bit soft. It's strawberry,
What are main ingredients you're using?
cashews,
Cashews.
at bottom.
Mhm.
Crust is almond, dates, coconuts,
Mhm.
cinnamon, salt. That's it. Bottom.
So
And,
you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 desserts there. What are the flavors that you brought today?
yeah,
All those that you
flavor.
flavors.
Strawberry, mango, matcha, black tahini, lime,
Tahini.
black tahini. It's
Black
very,
tahini.
yeah,
Is that the black one?
yeah, it's like very, very Japanese. So, and the filling cream is cashew, coconut oil, cacao butter, maple syrup, fruits. Yeah, that's it.
The whole Taranaki probably listening to me chewing onto the microphone. And it is really tasty, and it's not very sweet, which I actually also don't like. Too sweet foods.
Same.
Sometimes it's too much. And work already almost finished him. Here we go, the person who doesn't like sweet things. So
I'm just putting a picture of them on our Facebook page because they're visually just stunning. And
beautiful.
I don't eat sugary, sweet, and no dessert, anything like that, but that's delicious.
Wow, thank you.
So my flavor was matcha, and it's a
Yes.
beautiful kind of pistachio green with a little bit of yogurt. Is it yogurt or white chocolate on top?
No,
Decoration.
no
chocolate?
dairy. So it's cashew cream.
Mm.
Same
Cashew
cashew.
cream. Oh,
So
cashew cream.
no yogurt, no dairy, no
With a
cream.
beautiful kind of like a star-like flower, which is another mandala thing,
Yes,
and,
it's lotus.
and like a slightly light brown base, which is I believe also some nut base.
Yeah, dates and almond.
And it is really tasty, and it's so unusual. But actually, if I wouldn't know that it's dessert, I wouldn't call it a dessert.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, Joel, how many do you eat every day?
Not as many as I'd like. You're unlimited. Yeah, I don't get them all the time, do I?
So, what is the flavor that people usually order the most?
Raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Popular one is raspberry, white chocolate, and blueberry
Okay.
chocolate. Yeah,
And they make really bright colors,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is amazing.
Yes.
What are the three left?
Vanilla, black tahini, and lime. Yeah.
Very nice.
They're just really something quite different and delicious, aren't they?
Oh,
Well done.
yeah. Thank you.
It's a perfect time to listen to our third song because I'm chewing. And it's Lifetime Respect by Mathieu. Amazing, really nice.
Thank you.
Oh, so nice. So you're saying they're really healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
So.
Mango is slightly acidic. There is a bit of a sugar, but it's like a cream in it.
Do you guys surf at Fitzroy or do you go around the coast?
No, I'm saying at Wisey's.
Oh,
We do go down the coast, but when Wisey's is good,
it's great.
we don't need to be anywhere else. We all
surfed
know
there.
each other out there as well, and it's
Yeah,
a good community.
You said you own surf longboards. Do you own any other boards?
Oh, Minnie Mouse. Minnie's like a 7.5 kind of thing, eh? Yeah. But they're just so much fun, eh?
Yeah.
I used to surf there, and then I had kids, and I moved to working at Inglewood, and it was just too hard. I only had one car.
Yeah.
I just surfed a lot less, and then then you lose your fitness and your confidence. And my two older children weren't interested, so there's no one to go surfing with. And then my youngest son, he's into it, so I've been getting back into it the last year or so. But it's hard when you're old.
Yeah. You know those kids are doing really well on softboards these
Yeah, I
days.
see that.
Ripping it. They
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah,
And it's way cheaper than buying a proper board.
yeah.
My son, like he's 22, 21, and he's had new good boards his whole life, and he rides a softboard now. And it's like,
They look like they're really buoyant, so they're easy to push through the water. Because that's just I just can't get rides now.
Is yours softboard as
My
well?
softboard.
Oh yeah,
I'm hopeless at surfing. I just love it though.
but you'll get good at it eventually on a softboard.
Yeah.
Sure.
So mine's a Mick Fanning 7 foot.
Oh yeah, cool. No,
Yeah,
good for
good
you.
board. Yeah.
Don't get rid of that.
So how much do they cost then?
Oh, how much?
Ask Daddy.
Yeah.
Ask Kiri.
Like $300, so
$300.
something like that.
Oh,
eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
Mick Fanning one is a little bit expensive than normal softball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a short song, so it's almost finished. If you have anything to announce, it's a good time because we are wrapping up after that.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Taranaki Foodies with Huakai Bar and Bistro. We just eating while you were listening to this beautiful Japanese song. And I tried a mango dessert and I tried a matcha cream. Mango tasted slightly like frozen mango ice cream. And matcha was more like a creamed whipped cream dessert, although there was no dairy in it, and it was beautiful, like a pistachio color with some white decorations on top. Warwick, what did you try?
I had the strawberry one. I'm just reading the card. It says all the things that are in there, and they're all yummy, healthy.
And so professionally done,
Thanks.
so well done.
Yeah.
So we're about to wrap up our show. We're so grateful that you came and shared your story with us and brought some food to us as well. So is there any announcing you can do for us anywhere when your website is going to be launched or what you're doing in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, and actually my first market will come on this coming Friday,
Okay.
26th.
And where about?
Is it at the
ANZ Bangkok, what? Market?
is it at the plaza?
Is it Plaza?
No, it's with the ANZ.
No,
ANZ
Hautaki.
Huakai Plaza.
Huakai
Yeah,
Plaza.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's from
So
ANZ
Huakai
Bangkok.
Plaza this Friday
Yeah.
at 5 p.m. till later, right?
And from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Friday, not Saturday, Friday?
No, yeah,
Oh,
Friday,
okay.
but it's really good opportunity to share my dessert because still not popular in New Zealand, in New Plymouth,
Mhm.
like raw cake, my stuff.
Yeah.
So just I'm so
So-
excited.
Now, this is a kind of a message to all our listeners. Please come and support Miomalibu Raw Desserts. Find her online. She has Instagram and Facebook. Come on Friday to Huakai Plaza from 9 till 3 to try her desserts and see her beautiful smile. Maybe Joel can sneak out from work. And in general, enjoy food. And I would like to have a plug for our beautiful sponsors, Huakai Bar and Bistro. This is the restaurant at the Novotel New Plymouth. They combine food from all over the world. They have fusion foods from everywhere, and they have lots of events happening on. Please follow them on their socials, check their website, and just in general, give us likes. Thank you very much to listening. We're going to take some photographs for our Instagrams, and we are going to wrap up. Thank you for listening to us, and let's hear each other next Saturday at 4 p.m. on Saturday on the Most FM. Sorry, work.
Tongue tied.
Yeah.
Who do you work for, John?
How was it for you?
Who do you work for?
Oh, I work for Webster's. They've got a yard in Stratford and we've been doing stuff for Todd. And that kind of
Yeah,
stuff recently.
my dad works for Todd actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, awesome.
So he works out at the Maki Mangahiwa plant.
Oh, yeah. I've been at McKee. We did
ラジオが終わりま
all
した。
those plug-in abandons
なんとか終わり
around
まし
there.
た。
All
But
right.
it's a bit of a
よ
drive.
かったです。
Yeah, it
And
does. Yeah.
far out, it gets so misty around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, really misty.
Yeah, it does.
Still good pay in the oil and gas.
Yeah, but and what's quite fortunate because there's actually a good forecast of work ahead, which
無事終わりま
doesn't
した。
always happen.
ということで、ラ
Because
ジ
usually
オ
I
中継
do
終わ
like
りたいと
horticulture
思い
work.
ます。ありがとう。
Right.
コ
And
マチ
I
ェ
work with
ン、
horses as
最高です。
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to switch.
Sayonara.
さよなら。
Yeah. Who knows it?
Are you a tradie in your background, or how'd you get into it?
Oh, I used to. Well, actually, I was doing. I was